Hey guys, it's your girl T, and I want to come on here and talk about the whole Cynthia Bailey situation, honey. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready, because what? This tea is piping hot. How you doing? So anyways, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I did watch it this season, even though I didn't recap it. I just did not have time to recap 2 shows. And you guys prefer that I recap the, Love and Hip Hop series, so I chose to do that instead. But I'm still a fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I did watch every single episode this season. And now it's coming out. Cynthia Bailey did an interview yesterday with Sirius Radio, and basically she is admitting that her and Peter are definitely on the rocks and their marriage is not good. And this just really broke my heart, because I really thought that her and Peter were going to be in a better place, especially after everything that went down in Jamaica, and then her giving him that massage, and him pitching a tent and all that extra shit on this show. I just really wanted this to work out for them, because I know how much it seemed like they really loved each other. But now Cynthia's coming out and she's basically saying that their marriage is on the rocks and that the show literally helped to ruin their marriage. I want you guys to listen to this small snippet of the radio interview, and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
We've never been.
What's happening with you and Peter now? Is everything going well? It seems like everything was going well at the finale.
Well, that's filmed quite some months ago before you guys see that. That's not real time. So at the finale, what you guys saw, we were definitely in a better place. I will say that Peter and I are not in a great place right now. We are not in a great place. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen with us right now. We're still trying to figure it out, but it's kind of complicated. We've been married for 5 years. We've been together for 8. We're the only couple on the Real Housewives of Atlanta that actually was married on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We've never been married outside of the show, and I don't think that has helped us a lot.
So being on a reality show in a marriage definitely is challenging.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, maybe if we were married 3 years before we got on the show, that would have been, better. I just have nothing to compare my marriage to outside of being on the show. And, it's just been difficult. I mean, the wedding was difficult. Everything about our marriage has been difficult.
Yeah.
I'll never forget your wedding. Oh, my God.
I
felt
I'll
like
never forget my wedding. I never said that we, were perfect. I don't know what's going to happen. I usually have all the answers for all the questions, but when it comes to my marriage, I just don't know right now. I just know that, it's not good right now.
Well, marriages are tough anyway. It doesn't help to be married on a reality show and live your marriage on reality TV. It definitely has hurt our relationship. I will say that it's been tough.
I just know that I'm unhappy. And what I equate to being unhappy is, well, maybe I'm just not in love with him anymore.
Yeah, you know what? I just want to know, when did you stop loving me?
I wasn't prepared for that question because I didn't really know the answer. I just knew, I just went into it to break up. I thought, as his wife, I owed it to us to, reconsider. There's a reason why people get married, and there's a reason why they get divorced. I promise you, this is the only thing that I can't answer definitively is what's going to happen in the future.
Right, so you guys just listened to that radio interview, and you could just hear the sadness in Cynthia's voice, and I feel really bad for her. My thing is this, and I feel like I can talk on this because I was married before. I know, contrary to popular belief, and I know you guys like to spin stories in your head that I'm just some single mother, probably have 2, 3 baby daddies, I don't know who they are, one baby daddy left me at birth in the hospital. Bitches just spin whatever the hell they want to spin, honey. But yeah, contrary to popular belief, I was married. My kids have the same father, and I was married to their father for about 7 years. He was my high school sweetheart, and we had been together for about 11 years. So we had a long history, but that chapter is over. Yes. And now I'm single. But you know what? I have peace of mind, and I'm okay with being single. I've been doing me for like the past 3 years. And, like I said in my Megan Good video, when God has it for me, God will bring somebody special into my life that appreciates me and appreciates my entrepreneurial spirit and how hard I work. And, and they'll be a good man to not only me, but to my 2 sons. You know what I'm saying? So until that time, I'm patiently waiting and sipping my tea. Damn, this tea's good. Come on, God, bring me a good man. Okay, anyways, back to Cynthia Bailey and Peter, okay? This is my thing, okay? Marriage is not easy. Marriage is not easy at all. It is a full-time job. And some people can handle it and some people can't. And when you invite cameras into your marriage, that's a recipe for disaster, okay? Especially on reality television. We have seen time and time and time again that anyone that comes onto a reality TV show and they're married, they always end up divorced. Even Nene ended up getting divorced and then she got remarried back to Greg. So, I mean, this is just the inevitable because when you put yourself on television, especially on a reality TV show, it is so easy for the world to pick your relationship apart. People want to put you on blast. You'll have people come out the woodwork who want to get with your man, not because they're even attracted to him, not even because they care about him, but because of his status and somehow it could help them. You know, you have a lot of attention whores out here. And I think that if Cynthia Bailey is serious about making her marriage work, if her and Peter really want this to work, they need to get off of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Point blank, period. Your relationship is not going to get any better filming it on camera. Because Cynthia said a lot of things this season about Peter while watching this show that kind of rubbed me the wrong way and it kind of made me feel bad. Like when Mal was asking her, are you still sexually attracted to him? And Cynthia was like, no. You know, Mal's like, are you still attracted to him? And she's like, no, not really. You know, those are things that are hurtful. And Peter has also done a lot of hurtful things to her as well. And even if you're over it at some point in time, because we know these shows are filmed, you know, months ago, even if they get over that hump, what ends up happening is that now this is airing. So maybe that conversation took place 4 or 5 months ago and they've been able to go past that. But now it's airing on national television. And once they log on to social media, it's literally like buzzing mosquitoes in your ear because everybody and their mama has an opinion and they're calling Cynthia a bitch. How dare you talk about Peter like that? You're this, you're that. Then they're going in on him. You're a cheater. You're not shit. Cynthia needs to leave you. So that's the problem when people go on reality television because a lot of these conflicts may have took place months ago, but then they resurface. And then those same feelings of anxiety and animosity also tend to resurface as well. So I really think that if Cynthia and Peter really want to work on their relationship, they need to get out for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I kind of feel like it may be a double-edged sword for Cynthia because as we all know, the husbands don't really get paid to be on that show. They're more or less like accessories and then they have to kind of make their own way with their fame. It's the women who get paid and I feel like maybe Cynthia has a lot of her money tied into Peter's businesses and some of his failed investments. That might be why she feels like she has to stay on this show in order to get a check. You know, so it's going to be really interesting to find out what happens to her and Peter. You know, and I've met Peter before. As you guys all know, I met him last year during the Grammy Awards. I went to this party at the W Hotel. And Peter's a really cool guy, real down to earth, funny. You know, I told him I'd be doing recaps on him. I'm like, where's your peach, Peter? And he just started laughing. He's really tall too, honey. I didn't think he was going to be that tall. I always assumed that Peter was shorter, but Peter's pretty tall. I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all, so let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation, once again, concerning Cynthia Bailey and Peter Thomas. How do you guys feel about her new revelation? And then do you guys agree that there's a reality TV show curse when it comes to relationships? When people come onto reality television and they're married, they tend to break up. Do you feel like that's the truth? Because we've seen it happen time and time again with the Hogans, with Carmen Electra, you know, Jessica Simpson. This has happened over and over and over again. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.